It is oppressively hot out here these days. Hey. These days, I should say today, I'm just checking how my audio is coming across. I'm looking at a DEXA scan that I have on my desk. Probably left it on my desk to remind myself to actually schedule a new one to figure out where the heck I am with my fat loss. Back in November, I was at 22% body fat with lean tissue at 143 pounds. Hopefully, I gain some more of that. I lost 20 pounds of fat. It's going to be really disappointing where I'm only like 155 pounds of lean body tissue. So all of my bulking went straight into fat. So apparently when I paid for one, I got two out of it. So checking my ability to blink. Actually bring up, let's see here. I can just find some random bring up the I went to see Young Washington, so let me see if I can find the Rotten Tomatoes. Let's just go with this. Wow, already 2 rotten ratings already. Tomato meter is 60%, and the verified audience score is like 92%. Like we have to constantly have these two discernments in who's judging it, like official critics and then the audience. And there's always this divergence. Uh-oh. There it is. Fighting up. Mr. Alright, what's his face here? I don't remember his name. So yeah, the film was awesome. Go see it if you haven't. Just give me the Wikipedia page. Mary Louise Parker. Why do I feel like I've seen her before somewhere? By the way, well, she's got a career, so she's not nobody. William Franklin Miller, who I guess doesn't even have a Wikipedia page because he's such a fresh actor. They had Andy Serkis. Wow, okay. They got Andy Serkis in this. And was this Ben Kingsley? I vaguely remember him. I swear they drum him up to play any sort of Middle Eastern character. Pretty sure he was. I'm not gonna dig into it. Andy Serkis, Kelsey Grammer. Oh, more famously known as the actor behind Dr. Fraser. He actually had like they're begging for money to like try and like pay it forward for people to see this film. Like it wasn't a donation. I threw him some money because this film was moving and awesome. It was an action-packed and historically meaningful. So I threw him some money to like buy extra tickets. Like I bought 4 extra tickets online through their system. I don't even know what that even does. Man, they were I've been seeing nonstop ads on not even on YouTube, mainly on Instagram, trying to push this movie as hard as possible. I'm hoping they have a good second weekend as word of this spreads, and apparently it's like doing better than the Supergirl film that came out. But it's fighting against the Minions movie, which, you know, I guess is, you know, more low-tier slop for the masses. But, you know, if you're a patriotic, red-blooded American, go see this film. Let me just so I don't know. One of my upfront thoughts. So, very epic movie, well put together. I don't know, like, if there's any like sort of qualitative difference you would see in other films that Angel Studio can't do. I couldn't tell. I swear there was like some points where they were like doing CGI horses and stuff, but there's a flow to everything. There's a decent flow. They have a nice in medias res starting point. And then young Washington starting out as like a, you know, not toddler, but very young child. Then progressing up to being, you know, head of his estate or like in custodian to his half-brother, Lawrence Washington, who eventually dies of consumption. And you see Washington constantly trying to, you know, buck up. He wants to ascend in society, but as a colonial, he can't. They won't give him royal commission. They'll only make him like adjutant major of a militia, and that's it. So he's constantly, you know, you can see the sort of like, you know, kindling of American, I don't know, egalitarianism or resentment against noble and colonial rule by the British, in him constantly butting heads against upper genteel society. You know, biting off, his ambition is biting off far more than it's capable of satiating or willing to let him get. And eventually he does sort of get there. You know, you hear in the trailers he constantly wants to be a British officer. You know, he feels a loyalty to England, to the crown, but is also an American. And eventually, like, one of those wins it over. Just to, at the end of the movie, just to quick spoiler, because we all know the history. He doesn't die. He doesn't get like cast into obscurity or infamy. Is that they form the 1st Virginia Regiment, like actual professionalized trained soldiers. I don't even necessarily say trained, but like 1st professional regiment that's not militia. And Washington, you know, gets to lead it. And then he goes on to win the French and Indian War, at least in the Americas, in the Ohio Valley, that whatchamacallit, that you don't get to see. It ends before like the 7 Years' War or French and Indian War ends. You see his Washington's rise through all this, and it's also a decent action film. If you like pike and shot or anything, or the colonial era, this will get your fill. You'll have your fill with this film for not pike and shot at so many points, but musket era combat. And you do see like a full character arc for Washington, from, you know, ambition, call to adventure. Where would you want to call that adventure? I don't know. Endurance, and then a fall from grace. You definitely see him at his lowest, and then he has to rise up again. And then he ultimately returns home to, I guess, Virginia, I guess you could say, having changed. Definitely having changed. Definitely seeing himself, you know, the kindlings that he's more a Virginian than he is a subject of the crown. The inklings of that. So, let me just look at what some critics have to say. Something to yap against, so to speak. Aimed at a Christian demographic, the film plays like an after-school special with a hot Brit model acting as the 20-something rebel before he became our first POTUS. Sticks surprisingly close to history without finding a way to enliven it. Oh, it enlivened it as far as I'm concerned. The direction and the acting definitely enlivened it. I don't know, like, giving it 2.5. So, yeah, no, disagree. By the time Washington is fighting the French in slow-mo gunfights, doing sick horseback stunts while with dysentery, any pretense that John Orwell's film should be taken seriously is out the window. Listen, you got to entertain people something, but I don't know. Okay, how much did Washington actually, like, I don't know. This is just all, I don't know. Let's see if I can find any details on, like, how Washington actually fought in any of these battles. Colonial military career, French and Indian War. You killed the French, including the commander Joseph Command de Humonville. Yeah, that was depicted, and of course it was depicted that, like, his native, like, co-belligerents, allies that he had tagging along, like, started it. And I guess there's a eternal mystery of who fired the first shot at this encounter outside of Fort Duquesne, or wherever the heck the French were encamped. Fort Necessity. 100 South Carolinians led by James McKay. His royal commission outranked Washington's in conflict of command ensued. That's depicted. Ensuing battle ended Washington's surrender. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a whole thing where he says on July 3rd, oh, my name's going to live in infamy. My eternal record will be marked by this date. No. There are these, like, constant, like, hints of destiny that are being laid out ahead that, you know, like, that hit, especially as an American, like, oh, July 3rd. This is going to be the date that's forever, like, marked against me. No. Only anyone who sees this movie is going to know that. Washington did not speak French, but signed a surrender document in which he unwittingly took responsibility for the assassinating. That was also explicitly depicted. The Virginia regiment was divided, and Washington was offered a captaincy in one of the newly formed regiments. He refused, as it would have been a demotion. The British had ordered that colonels could not be ranked any higher than captain, and instead resigned the commission. Okay. Okay, so it sounds like he did this over demotion, not because he, like, you know, felt a personal failure over it. So, Washington was a little bit more strident and ambitious. Volunteered his aid to Edward Braddock, who led the British expedition to expel the French from Fort Duquesne in their Howe country. That is depicted. Braddock split the army, one main column and a smaller flying column. Yes, that is depicted. Washington was suffering from a severe dysentery, also depicted, but did not initially travel with the expedition forces. When he rejoined Braddock in Monongahela, still very ill, the French and their Indian allies ambushed the divided army. 2/3 of the British force became casualties. The ensuing battle of Monongahela, and Braddock was killed. Under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Gage, Washington rallied the survivors and formed a rear guard, allowing the remnants of the force to retreat. So I guess that's like the climactic battle. Step by step, was it that how it was portrayed? I don't know. During the engagement, had 2 horses shot out from under him, and his hat and coat were pierced by bullets. Also depicted. Maybe not like absolutely to a T, but his conduct redeemed his reputation among critics in his command of the Battle of Fort Necessity, but he was not included in the succeeding commander, Colonel Domus, in planning subsequent operations. All right, so hold up. Which is just brass helicoil. I don't even think this counts as a helicoil. It's a converter fastener. I don't even know what the proper term for this thing is. I bring up a picture on Amazon, but I'm too lazy. Sorry, hacking up phlegm. So it sounds like the battle depiction was fairly true to form. True to the events. All right. Most of the characters are flat and the portrayal stagey. If anything, that just makes it slightly more entertaining. Like flat and stagey? No, I think that they were particularly engaging. Not even just Washington's character. I would say the acting was very good. Very enlivening. I don't know. Maybe I need to see it again to see like, that line fell flat. But then also, you know, these, you know, genteel Anglo characters we're dealing with. They're not those supposed to be the most animated, but when the proverbial manure hits the fan, they do liven up. You definitely see, what's his name, Braddock, who I'm pretty sure died. Braddock was killed. That was depicted. Braddock was not somebody who is not like negatively portrayed. Maybe he's seen as like, you know, a little bit too pompous, but when he's in the fight, he was definitely standing his ground and being heroic in it. So Braddock was definitely a cool character to witness. You know, the general who's been fought for the crown on 3 continents, is so he says, laid low here in the backwaters of America. It has to rely on Washington to fix everything. And he definitely is, you know, standing and fighting, giving out commands, like not letting it down. So I appreciated that part. Thomas Gage. Now what happened with him? So yeah, I guess this guy was loyal. So he was replaced after Bunker Hill. So Thomas Gage, I guess, is an important character who was a loyalist, which he was born and raised in England. So I guess it's only fitting they stay on that side. So he got a Pyrrhic victory at the Battle of Bunker Hill. So then he got booted back to England. So even more historical characters key to the revolution involved in here, more than I realize. I should also bring up there's an entire like portion of the film that is Washington with his friend Christopher Gist, I believe, going out and surveying land for the Fairfax family. Went to Barbados at one point. Interesting. That's looked over. So the movie also deals with the frontier, so to speak, and Washington is frontiersman. I'm not sure if that's necessarily true to history, but whatever. It was interesting to him. All right. Young Washington is unapologetically patriotic and occasionally idealized, but strong action, solid storytelling, and confident direction make it an engaging historical crowd pleaser. All right, I agree with that. The period accurate to production design isn't the film's only surprise, as Franklin Miller gives an arresting performance as Washington. Okay, arresting. I guess I'll agree with that. Young Washington's epic ambition clearly exceeds its limited grasp to realize its grand vision. It's an earnest but cursory exploration of the first president's early years as a wannabe British officer in the French and Indian War. Yeah. All right, I was looking for more negative reviews to riff off of. As long as you're not using it as source material for an exam, film hits a lot of the broad strokes in a non-messy way and fulfills its obligation to tell a story specifically about young George Washington before things get more complicated. You're only giving me a 5 out of 10. Faithing, I had a tough time getting past the lack of much interiority concerning Washington himself. What? Okay, I'm not going to look what interiority concerning Washington himself. Played well enough by William Franklin Miller. It's clear that he's after what he's after when he's after it, but there are sparse moments in the film that actually single out what this guy really thinks. I guess we don't have much of an internal, I don't know, he's like trying to say we don't have an internal dialogue. I guess that could have been added to Washington, but I don't think that's anything particularly holding the film back. We understand he is educated, a born leader, and other basic facts, but what else? Granted, the film avoids the trickier parts of his life that would be harder to justify beyond it's how things were back then. but there still seems to be a refusal to actually look closer at this Washington character. That said, Ben Kingsley, Andy Serkis, Kelsey Grammer, and Mary Louise Parker all put what's needed to keep things just above serving as a stodgy-looking drama with some admittedly solid war scenes. Right? Epic, but nuance-free. One-dimensional story of the key developments in the early life and career that shaped a man before he became the monument. Two famous actors are ponderous anchors. Franklin Miller is appealing. I like the part where George Washington brandished double muskets and said, "It's Washington time." Did he say that? I don't remember hearing that in the film. This movie is about as accurate as a drunk truck driver at a men's urinal. Nah, I would say it's more accurate than not. Look at one more negative review to see what it's like. Wall Street Journal. Oh no, damn it. Pay-gated. All right, never mind, let it go. All right. I'll just move on and like see what the hubbub. No, wait. Go to Twitter. Oh yeah, that's right. The Norwegians knocked the Brazilians out. I do have friends, so you should speak. The mom. I was seeing that she was having her kids repping Brazilian jerseys recently. So she's probably a little bit crestfallen over this. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Probably bummed out, I guess we could say. Oh yeah, there's that whole Caroline Leavitt statement that's causing controversy. Chaotic 4th of July block party in North Charleston. Hololive English rap serendipity concert with gratitude and glow. Yeah, that's the other thing. Oh, and Ruby's getting a 10th season? I didn't know the story was still going on. In any case. Oh god, these guys are still going at it. Is this from today? Yes. They will not stop fighting. You are struggling, not fighting. Your enemies are counting on you to make this mistake. The rabbit struggles in the noose, pulling it tighter. The wolf pretends to be dead so that it can maul the trapper. Be a wolf, not a rabbit. Surrender liabilities and pounce on assets. Could you be a little bit more explicit what you're looking for? Oh, wow. They only had 30 million bucks for this. And 290 million. So they're already outdoing sales-wise Supergirl. So, oh, God, that is man, that is like more than a 90% loss. Probably in less than, probably not making like 1%. No, they're probably making, I don't know, 2%? I can't do math right now. But I guess that warms my heart that the film is doing particularly well. Hopefully it gets a second week bounce. Oh, God. This stupid sucking song in the background. The lyrics are like a little bit too lewd for my taste. Is this where he's supposed to said it's Washington time? Maybe it. But yeah, this was one of the more epic scenes where he's like trying to draw everyone's fire. Okay, I don't need this fucking music. Yeah. Yeah, my land is an ocean away. See, that's the difference between us slaying the seeds of the revolution beforehand here. Did Gage and Washington ever have this conversation? Who knows? Maybe some historian has actually recounted that, found that in like Washington and Gage's journals respectively. Oh yeah, and then this whole scene where this Indian character is saying, "My dude, my guys never miss. You are protected by divine providence or, you know, by the great spirit or something." So. That music is too rowdy for that, for Washington. I need something more calm and genteel or like classical. Okay, moving on. Yeah, so Kaiser here is recommending the film. I don't know about what's his face. Mystery Grove. I know he did a review of it, but I'm not paying to read that shit. See, like, this is one of the things where it looks like AI. Not an AI, but CGI. Man, it's rough. I'm pretty sure that from the way the Fencer depicted in a couple of clips, Light and Moon, that they're using AI. Like, yeah, it felt like that at some point, or maybe it was like really sloppy animation. But I don't care. The rest of the film makes up for it. I would say these are some pretty massive ass cannons for the unsettled Ohio backcountry. And there's no horses nearby, as we were seeing in Empire Total War. Like, there's usually horses nearby to carry these guys. So these guys rolling up these things themselves, kind of unrealistic, but whatever. Left-handed musket? Well, who knows? You could... Is that a left-handed musket? Yeah, it is far... Or maybe the image is just mirrored. Who knows? Who knows? This may be his... this is like... I believe this is the character of Tucker, who's like this like volunteer in the militia who acts more as like scout and stuff for Washington. So this could be his personal rifle that he specifically had crafted because he's a lefty. So... This guy can't look to decide if it's 1050 or 1750. They had melee weapons and axes. Like, yeah, you can have a colonial militia guy can have an axe too. All right, and it's not It's not British standard infantry. He's a whatchamacallit. He's a militiaman. So yeah, maybe he's got an axe on him. They probably had axe in the camp. Beardy Fudd with a percussion cap. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have the frizz and I can see it. Oh, well. Small detail, but it doesn't detract from the major scene because you're not going to see it. I'm just saying you can't put the effort into a movie about George Washington on the 250th anniversary of America or rise to Outlander's level of material culture. You don't need to make that movie. It's okay. All right, so a lot of nitpicking. I don't care. Update, surprisingly good. The plot focused on Washington fighting the French with a few childhood scenes establishing his character and interest in surveying. The battle themselves stretch from the start of the war to Monongahela, as we see a proper heroic arc. Yes, I would say that definitely follows the hero's arc in this film to a T. The battles themselves are great. I'm sure some dramatic license was taken, but the equipment, tactics, etc. are correct, and the chaos of an army failing on unfamiliar ground comes through. The one thing that gets a little heavy-handed is the foreshadowing in lines said by and to Washington. They really beat you over the head with him being the future father of the country, but the movie released on July 3rd, so that was sort of baked in. I think that adds to the film, in all honesty. I think that's kind of what people were looking for. I don't consider that a negative. There is a romance subplot that goes nowhere because her name isn't Martha, but that does serve to put Washington in a room with a man who needs his land surveyed. Yeah, ultimately Washington gets cucked in a sense in the film. Apparently, like the relationship he had with what was this, Sally turned Faxworth, ultimately doesn't go anywhere. So we don't see Washington's actual wife, but he married later after the French and Indian War at some point. So, oh well. But it does serve to like show like he's constantly butting up against British genteel society and like getting getting rebuffed all the time. So building in that resentment, and he's still fighting that underlying resentment that probably, you can see will lead to his rebellion later on. I suspect that some of the movie funding came from tribal advisors based on how much attention was paid to getting the Indians right. Really? Okay. Young Washington is not as good a movie as The Patriot or Last of the Mohicans. As far as I'm concerned, it's up there with them. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it again and be like, yeah. Whatever, I don't care. I'll put it up there. Like if I had to have a movie night with you know, back-to-back movie night or a movie marathon, I put, you know, Last Mohicans, Young Washington, and then The Patriot all together. All right, but this is a decent first film adaptation of a story many Americans never learned properly in school, and it loves America. Given the budget, I couldn't ask for more. Go see it. Indeed. So here, Barry Landon, 1975, Patriot. Barry Landon, 1975. Patriot, 2000. Outlander, 2020. Young Washington, 2026. Starting to think our ability to pick 18th century European Atlantic land warfare on screen is actually regressing. Oh, well. Oh, man, this guy's being particular like, oh, if you don't have them with fixed bayonets, I'm not going to watch your movie. Oh, well. Like, this is the historical nitpicking that, you know, goes too far. I'm going to get, like, this is like the in medias res point. Like, it starts here. More or less. Or Washington wakes up to, like, being ambushed. I think the most worrying sign regarding Young Washington from the clips that I have seen so far is that it's making me go, hey, the Patriot got some stuff right. What? All right. The truth about the success of Young George Washington is not that it's a monumental film that will stand the test of time and go down as a pinnacle of movie making. It made a small, independent, at times crowdfunded studio with no-name actors and little access to the powerful filmmaking technology mainstream Hollywood studios have. But that's not what that's not what moviegoers go to the movies for. They go for the story, and Hollywood has completely abandoned storytelling because most of the history of America is incompatible with a postmodern liberal worldview. Go back a mere 100 years, and the average man would be considered a savage in the eyes of modern liberal Hollywood director. So the stories are either left entirely untouched or produced with a layer of modern-day politeness that completely derails the integrity of the story. Not to mention the DEI aspect that produces and groans and eye rolls from over half of the audience. There are so many stories of America and world history that are being left untouched, but the vacuum that this is creating is massive. There is still an overwhelming audience for this kind of stuff, and you can have a subpar dialogue, acting, filming, visual effects, and still produce a powerful story that viewers are dying to have told to them. Hopefully, this is a wake-up call for Hollywood because the movies are one of the most powerful tools of storytelling in human history. I doubt it, though, because Hollywood is run by mind-raped leftist commies who hate America for everything but the success of young, unassuming, desperate to act men that they can prey on and turn. Oh, God. All right, I saw this tweet. I forgot this last part, but yeah, there is a chasm for historical epic stuff that needs to be fulfilled. But people like Ridley Scott and Christopher Nolan are failing because they're chasing Oscar requirements for diversity. All right. Oh, Straub. Fellow VTuber, I presumptuously say. Young Washington was a great movie focused on selflessness, faith, and respect. Okay, I'm just going to say, like, the faith in Christianity is very subdued. Like, yes, you can tell these guys are, like, you know, God-fearing men, but it's not like, you know, I don't hear what, you know, we talk about divine providence, but, you know, they never mention Christ's name in the film. But there's, like, a point where George is, like, saying, God have mercy on us, or God protect us, or something. So, you know, it's very threadbare, I guess you could say. Highly recommend going to see it in theaters. I would love to see them make another about his life later on. It was very interesting to see more about his childhood and his early military career. It was honestly unaware of how hard he fought to rise up in rank. He certainly wasn't just handed things. And seeing his love for his fellow Virginians and freedom was very beautiful. 10 out of 10. Yeah, sure. 10 out of 10. Got to boost this movie as hard as possible. Oh, yeah. The gun drum. Oh. Shooting a giant ass. Whatever. So yeah, go see the film. That's about it. So I guess I'll launch into the game now with only... I just got my laundry out of this before so I've got a bunch of other things to do for the rest of the day, but I'm thinking I'm going to like bounce back and forth, but actually trying to complete the American Independence Campaign. And that being said, I'm actually going to start over here because I think I got off to a wrong footing. I think you got to secure the Northeast. I looked online, like, what is the path? Like, you got to bunker down and, like, make sure you are leaving garrisons before you, like, move on, because the British are going to constantly spawn in little raiding parties. So you got to be well garrisoned. Kind of makes me appreciate, like, having a fixed amount of armies, not having lots of, like, independent scattered units all over the place in Rome 2 and onward. So just lay this picture up while I announce that I am live once again. God. Oh God, Jesus! I just like saw some brutal takedowns in football. I'm also fasting today because I was pigging out the past 2 days, so got to, like, well, get back down to baseline where I was before. I spent also, like, good morning on Saturday actually trying my damnedest to get a mod to work to allow me to play as America in Napoleon Total War. It didn't work. Man, these beats in the background actually slap. All right. Tweet out. All right, tweet out. Time to move on. All right, let's start it up. After any full screen application, hopefully, let's see here. World War Empire Definitive Edition. Yeah, it's still hot. I'm still hot and sweaty in here right now. I lowered the temperature down like 2 to 3 degrees. No, 2 exactly. I set my setting. I usually leave things at 74. I guess for energy consumption wise. What the fighting with OBS right now. All right, I think that's right. All right, fire it up again. There we go. All right, Road to Independence. American War for Independence versus the United States. I wanted to touch this. All right, campaign difficulty, normal. All right, let's just get back into it. Start again. Got to hold on to New England.
Britain won its war against the French, but it was we, the American people, who bore the cost. Our treatment at the hands of the British fueled fires of discontent that spread quickly through the colonies. In Boston, a group of men dressed as Indians boarded British ships and threw a cargo of tea into the harbor. Across America, talk of rebellion became commonplace, and despite several attempts to negotiate, our demands fell on deaf ears. It was this constant refusal to accept a new order in the colonies that would be the spark which lit the fuse of revolution. And so, I find myself here, watching with pride as my fellow Americans tear down the tyranny of the British. We fight for freedom, a driving force stronger than the word of any general.
Heavy words.
This strength in the battles to come. The British will not easily relinquish their control over our home. The fight will be hard, but the rewards are boundless.
The rewards are boundless. Oh, Bunker Hill.
The war for independence has begun, and the fate of the city of...
Supposed to lose this, I remember, so.
Your men are entrenched on Bunker Hill, with the British preparing to mount a determined assault. You must hold the hill and drive off the British at all costs. Your artillery are key to the outcome of the battle, and will likely come under severe pressure from the British Army. Use them wisely.
All right, let me just get a lay of the land. All right, so here they're getting bombarded from over here. So let's see if we can. All right, what do I got? Howitzer. 12 foot artillery. Okay, we only have like 2 units coming up from under here, so might as well. This is provincial cavalry, Minutemen. All right. These guys form up over here and also fire on these fuckers over here. Get down there and take those guys, take out those cavalry as quickly as you can. For these guys. Provincial cavalry. I'm afraid if I send them up here. All right, let's just get this shindig on the road.
Expect the British to mount a full frontal assault for the hill, but watch out for a flank attack from cavalry and light infantry. Use the terrain and buildings to your advantage, and Boston will surely be ours.
Cavalry. Now, you hide in the shade over here. All right, I scared him off for at least. Oh God, what are you doing? Run! Get up here. God damn it. Calv are so fucking squishy. Oh, all our horses got killed. All right, that's nice. That's not nice. God. Okay, I swear this is going better than last time I tried this. Here they come again. Oh, God, get the fuck out of there. What are you doing? Yep. Oh, there goes that Cav. Think this is going well? Ah, shit. We're about to get ratted on one side. Break. Well, the Cav's gone, but, oh, I threw the... I sent out my general and he got killed. All right, rebuff that attack. Get back. Okay, I think we drove off most of the British forces at this point. One thing left is that damn cannon out. The damn cannon all the way out there. Nah, switch off. We don't need to go chasing after him like this. So, okay, we won the Battle of Bunker Hill. Huzzah. Close victory. I really gotta change my Steam profile. Yes.
Lives will be lost and families torn apart. But this is the price of independence. As I march, I think of my men and the sacrifice some are about to make.
Man, somebody's really swinging his arms real fast there. All right. Well, I want Bunker Hill somehow.
At Bunker Hill, the British have evacuated Boston. The city is now under your control. Your army in Boston now contains troops that are battle-hardened and buoyed by their success. However, the rest of the British army outnumbers us on both land and at sea, and is well supplied and disciplined. If the people of America are to be free, its fledgling army must find a way to overcome these odds. Perhaps Britain's oldest adversary, France, can be persuaded to balance the odds.
All right. Where's Washington? All right. What's the garrison here? Objectives. Capture and hold 15 regions by the end of 1825. Oh, wow. I can go that late. 1 of 8. Total victory regions held. I also have to hold, let's see, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York. At the, I guess I got to fight against the Indians at some point. Is that the Hudson Bay Company up here? York Factory, Northwest Territories. Okay, I don't know. Let's do some diplomacy real quick. Monsieur, your proposals have wasted valuable time and I could have spent with a charming young lady. God damn it. Very friendly. Just open up trade relations with them first. Oh, glorious day. Your decision will bring great joy and prosperity to our peoples. Let's see here. Technology offered. Oh, no. We're all on the same footing at this point. So. Cherokee Nation. Cannot trade. Oh, United Provinces. Cannot trade. Ports in your. Well, see if we can fix that. Local fishery, trading port, shipyard. There's recruitment of Indiaman, sloop, and brig. Versus this one can give me a brig, a 6 rate, and a sloop. Let's go with the trading port for right now. Here, so. Man, that is a lot of cav. I'll leave the howitzer behind. But mounted line infantry riding into battle and then fighting on foot. Okay. If anything, I should like move up here and take Fort Nashawak, Arcadia first to like knock them out of this area. Gentlemen, Paul Revere. Oh yeah. What should I do? This building of large tobacco plantation, tea plantations, large spice plantation. What about just basic fucking agriculture? College. Closures. We need food before anything else, so. I need another town. What is this? New Haven? School, New Haven. That's it. All right, I actually need to select my army. Oh, what am I doing? Shells plunging into enemy formations and over defenses, making cover irrelevant. Take the 18 pounders with me. Yeah. I don't know if I really did anything special there. I need more troops if anything. Let's fight it out. You have to be aggressive here. Line. More a column than a line. This is my dragoons. Damn. This actually the provincial cavalry, man, they have like less. All right, forward. Can you already fire? Increase, what is this, rank? Should wait for this whole engagement to pick up. God, the dragoons got fucked. I deployed them too hard. All right, get out of there. Man, I have a lot of cavalry. Run, dumbasses. Wow. Holy shit, I have a lot of cav. Okay, lay off. Shoot these guys. Oh, those are my own guys. I'm retarded. All right, hold fire while you're actually, you know, like on top of them. Oh my god, charge in, dumbasses. Just like taking fire for no reason. Now, mount up, get the hell out. You're in a crossfire. Sure, heroic victory. We outnumber them, so. All right, army completely disabled. There's the boundary of Massachusetts God, is too far like armed citizenry mob. I don't know, let's see if I can handle this better than the AI. Oh, we're gonna just face them on the field like this? Okay. I swear I had way more or did I have reinforcements come for the city? Is that what happened? Where are you going? Yeah, sure. Go over there. Oh. Oh, that was just a massacre. Never mind. This was... Alright, you hold fire. I don't want you shooting over our own guys. Alright, never mind. Mount up. Alright, so I didn't have to fight in closed fortification. Can we go any further? Alright, wait, what is this thing? Construction. It's another school. Do I have agents? Ratcliffe. Is in New York? I don't know, try and assassinate him. Wow, okay. That went way better than I expected it to. Alright, I need to raise a secondary army up here. Militia Minutemen. How do I get another general, though? Opposition. Joshua Rodham, Hilario Towers, Sylvester Lake, Declan Vane, and Alvin Bevins. Navy, James Madison, Naval Secretary. Thomas Jefferson, Vice President. I don't think that's historically accurate, but whatever. How do I get another general character? So I have another school in Brunswick that I can use. Military technology? Canister shot. I need a cannon foundry and I need an admiralty. Army encampment. Regiment of Horse, Line Infantry, Colonial Light Infantry. Minutemen, Dragoons. Lee's Legion. Huh. How do I get another general's bodyguard? Or how do I commission another army? We're working on this end. Let's see here. Crafts Workshop versus Weavers versus Smiths. Technology research rate. Yeah, I guess that's good to stack ahead of time. Oh, no, wait. This one's better. Physiocracy. I don't have any plantation territory yet. Not going to invest in this at this point. All right, let's see here. Army encampment. And I'm out of cash. There's a recruitment of provincial cavalry and militia cavalry. This doesn't give me anything. That'll give me cannons. What this governor's residence. How do I get another general? That's the question. Plus morale in battles. Oh, my mouse went off. This man is basically understanding the arts of war. You go up here. You stand by here first. We have a thick enough garrison here right now. Gotta nuke this so they're not constantly coming down from this end. I'll keep what's his face here. Steel. They do have a bit of an army over here in Philadelphia. You just go hide in here. I know the Dutch like the Britons so much. Actually, I'm just realizing this isn't like an enclosed fortification, so if I do fight here, I'm screwed. I'm fighting out in the open. I shouldn't have moved them up. Damn it. I'm unable to build a fort. Damn it. What does it take to make a general, though? That's the question. End turn. They're about to get blown out. Oh, they're grouping up. Oh, look, pirates. Oh, wow. Really? Yeah, I gotta take this out. Surrender accepted. All right. I forgot to put Maine under repair. I don't have the money for that. Can't get to these guys. All right, let it go for this turn. Let me send me out here. Can he even get? Yeah, I guess he can go through here, cut through Maine and Vermont. Cut through Maine to get over here. Be a pain. They have very little prestige. Enlightenment. Interesting. Spain really likes us. Or the Pueblo nations. It's regrettable that my government would find these terms unacceptable. All right, I guess I gotta beat up the British a little bit more before I can actually get into it. Territorial expansion. Oh, expand too quickly and they might like me. They will come to dislike me. Okay. All right. That's much for a general. Are you kidding me? Fuck. All right. Oh, come on. Oh man, these pirates are fucking are absolutely fucking up the colonial powers. Building constructed New England. Oh god damn it. All right. Wipe these guys out. 100 lost. Where's my agent? Where'd he go? I don't see it. What? Oh, he's spying over there. All right. How's the garrison over here? We're gonna get over fucking run. All right. Arcadia could very well go in rebellion. Let's see here. State House. +2 to repression in this region. Military governor. +1 to repression in this region. Yeesh. Foreign occupation. Ugh. We'll just leave it at that for right now. Fishing fleet. Providence. Morris Bork. I guess I should maybe buy some more ships. Not go completely into debt here. Oh, Brunswick's burning, so Silver Mine, just leave this as like lost territory at this point. Although, is there a farm out here? Anywhere in New England that I can, yeah, let's invest in that. Use food. I'm so used to like, you know, everything being concentrated in city, not densely sparsed out. It's Declan Vane. Honest, harsh reputation, stall holder. +1 happiness, middle classes, management. England. Pious. I need more than that. Status quo, pious. Oh god. Is OBS glitching out on me? Nope. Not yet, it's not. It always happens like after a while. Just hold, I'll have this guys come up and clear them out. I think I'll send these guys north to secure Fort Nashwauk, Arcadia. Or I could just, you know, recruit a unit there. Send up like a Minutemen and a Cavalryman up there to hold the line. Alright, end turn. That's all I got. Those small ass fucking raiding parties. Alright, at least he's not going back there. Agent recruited. Benjamin Beckham, Maine. He's available for immediate assignment. Where is he? Gentleman. Wait, where is he? I'll leave him in Brunswick for right now. And fight it out. This is a column. This is not a single line. What are you doing? That the freaking go over there and take out the artillery before anything happens. That's the general. Don't you do anything. Where are the dragoons? They didn't even unlimber their cannons yet. All right, get out of there. Man, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, you calm down. I don't want you shooting into our own guys. All right. Losing slightly. Get up there and reinforce them. I don't like this. Yeah, get in there. Fight, fight, fight. All right. Oh, look who's still in the fight. Oh, I have scattered reinforcements coming in, don't I? Come on. Break. All right, there we go. I'll chase him down. Heroic victory? It just relieved a fort. That was about it. All right, they're Falmouth, Maine. A little bit pissy, but oh well. Subsistence agriculture. Iron mine. Fishing fleet. Any farms out here? They are. It's not immediately apparent to me. Depression in this region. Pretty low, so I shouldn't invest in another conservatorium. I'll per turn 2 town wealth in the region. +2 happiness, middle classes, lower classes. Sakers, demi-cannons, fixed artillery. Heavy artillery piece from the previous century deployed in a fixed battlefield position. Oh. This is needed for demi-cannons and 12-pound foot artillery. Damn, so I don't even have... The only cannons I have are the only ones I got. Shit, so I gotta invest heavily out here. What's my income? So total income. Most public order, Maine. They're just gonna have to suck it up for now. I don't know what I'm delaying for. I need to just end turn, move on. Infiltrate. Successful mission. Your agent has successfully completed his mission, returning sensitive information about the enemy. He will be ready for new orders in the next turn. Agent recruited. Benjamin Breckner, Gentleman, Maine. Oh, it just cycled through alert that I didn't know about. So what? I should only have 3. Paul Revere. Trading port. Can I ask for trading with United The ports in your home region are at full capacity. A sea route from your capital cannot be established. What, I need another port? Or I need another trade port? Alright, just end turn. See what happens. Okay, they got scared off. They're all little piece of shit armies. Oh. Gathering up out there in upstate New York. I get, let's see here. You're gonna get a, ooh, this is gonna be a tough battle. Gotta go in. Oh, what's this? We're fighting across the river? Fuck me, then. Alright, so there's a narrow-ass bridge or a wide-ass ford over here. Alright, so I think the plan is to send the cavalry. Whoop, nope, not that. Is that send the cavalry charging in and wipe out that one army. Move. Alright, cavalry, I need you to go out. You need to go ahead and wipe out that thing, so that one little regiment, so they can't, everybody needs to hustle across the river. Why are they in blue? Oh, they're Hessian line infantry. Oh god, there's other cavalry moving in. Fast. You know what? No. They want to go charging in or something? All right, everyone move into position. ASAP. Actually, where's the howitzer? Come on, guys. Need you to hustle. Where's their arty? Do they have any? They only have infantry. That's the case. Nope, they have lots of infantry. I'm not sure they have any artillery. That's the case. We can waste a lot of time just blowing the shit out of them. No, you're not getting my fucking arty. Oh, motherfucker. All right, hold up 1 second. Howitzers, calm down. Wrong area. You know what? Just hold. I know I'm cheating like by pausing, but damn it, we lost a cannon. Wow, I don't have a wide field of fire as I thought I did here. Nobody's trying to sneak across on that bridge, at least. Man, you fuckers really just know how to... God, what's going on here? Run! Move, 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 move. What are you doing? Get over here. Oh my God, you are retarded. Yes, we have to spread out in the most singlest line formation that we can. All right, try and form for the line. Oh, it's locked. Oh, shit. Winning slightly. Get in there and help out that Cav. Run him down. Oh, who's that? Who's that out there? Oh my god, you are absolutely depleted. Alright, now we're just running guys down at this point. You unlimber. Start shooting out there. You just blow in. George, get back. Run these guys down because there's more mass to these guys. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, things seems fine. Everything, it just glitches out all the time. For some reason. Alright. Don't crash on me. Total War. What are these guys? Militia. Still 22 of these guys out here? Alright, let's see if this will actually, like, break them or something. I have 2 units here? Or no, they just stacked up against the... Oh, is it Dragoons? Whatever, melee. I need you to be melee cavalry right now, not, like, free shooter infantry. Breaking. Nobody behind us? Good. What was that? That better not have been Washington died.
Make ready. March.
One militia unit out here. Right, remove taxation. Let it go for a little bit longer. Over here, it's still troublesome. That's falling behind. Do I take Albany? Oh, I can't do it this turn. Damn it. Trading port. Aw. Oh, can I establish trade relations now? I'm at full capacity. Damn it. Oh, well. I want to throw money out around out here. Can't invest in walls. Or a fishing fleet just to get in some extra scrounge. Money. Oh, that was a lot of money. Oh, well. All right, next turn we'll try and take Albany. Oh, there's Saratoga, which is actually a famous battle. All right, where are my agents? I don't know what this guy is actually functionally doing out here. Positive influences, town watch, government type, garrison repression, industrialization, government type repression. Good listener. Some chooser infantry. No, he's in there. So what is Benjamin Thompson, armchair general? Research points for military technology. Who do I have? Who do I have in Brunswick? Gentleman scientist, rustic gentleman. Paul Revere. Man, I don't have schools everywhere, but guess I can get cannon shot next. For 12-foot foot-pounder artillery. Yes. Proves the effectiveness of grenades. We don't have grenades. Admiralty. Ring bayonet. Oh, yeah, that would be nice to get because... Oh, is this auto? Is already doing this? All right, and then... See what happens when that's done. I can't do anything else. Oh, motherfucker. They're fucking around in the backwoods. Oh, God. They keep on doing that. Social contract. Put forth by the French Enlightenment thinker Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Sought to dispel the disorder that comes from man's rise from the state of nature and also address the key problem presented to man in a community. How can we live together and still keep our individual freedom? Rousseau suggested that in order for individuals to live in harmony, they must give their will to the general will. By lay aside ego, men can begin to live as a community. Actually understand, yeah. Building constructed. Mine, yes. Oh God, they're gonna take the mine, aren't they? Wait. I didn't know that was that was under repair. A lot of these guys out here. Can't build a fort, don't have the money to build a fort, but it's Hessian line. Oh god, against all this stuff. Oof. I don't like my chances. Oh well.
Ready and awaiting orders. Siege broken.
All right. Let's not overextend our bounds here. Can't recruit much out here. Common land enclosures. None of the money for it. Trading port, commercial port. I need an actual okay.
Enemy sail! Throwing up the colors! Prepare the troops for battle, for crown and country!
Just auto resolve the battle. Scupper ship, add crew, remove captured ship from fleet. Wait, so did I capture this? Hey, what's going on here? One captured ship. What just happened? Did I lose? Oh, you got what just happened? Did I lose because I auto rolled it? That sucks. God. Well, I've been going for 2 hours. Probably go for another hour. I need to do other stuff. Being an adult. Don't have the money for that. Do I have steam pump yet? Probably not. Spinning Jenny, flying shuttle. Oh, basic steam pump. I need a craft workshop. Smiths. Oh well. New York, nowhere to be seen in this world right now. Vision of labor. It's next after physiocracy. Brunswick is still fucked up for some reason. What am I doing? Honest Catholic Piety Senior has not added, not out of our brains. We will not agree to these terms. Oh well. Finest China jewelry. Ugh, man, I gotta just start making more money. Whatever. Yeah, we can't go into an alliance. Oh well. Fort Nashwauk, Arcadia. Right. These guys, could they? I guess they can't reach this far down. They're that stuck up here. All right. And turn. Whatever, dig it out. Oh, I don't even get to fight inside the town. Oh. Well, hold up in the town, gentlemen. About all we can do at this point. Well, let's see what happens here. All right, hold up. All right, they took the message. Get in there. Got it. Guys are still moving in. They're demi cannons. Oh, they're stuck out there. Oh, never mind. Oh, this is going to be a scrap, and you can't use their artillery just to batter us into place. All right. Forward to the warehouse, gentlemen. There's just one guy who's standing guard outside here. Yeah, play that drum. All right, let's watch what happens. It's holding out in a building super hard. General and staff at your service. All right, they lost one guy. All right, let's see how this goes. They've lost 7 already, so attrition rate is sort of going our way. Oh, they're going to try and storm the building. I only got 80 guys, though. Oh. So they'll have to significantly wear themselves out to accomplish this. Oh, they're breaking. Come on, stab. Stab like your life depends on it, because it fucking does. Oh, they're retreating. Barely did anything. They got me down to like, wow, a quarter. They took me down 75%, and I couldn't even get them to half. Down 8 versus down 6. Fuck. All right. See what happens. Close defeat. Lost. Only lost 41 guys. Man, this backcountry bullshit. So are they storming the building, or are we forced to fight out in the field? They are stupidly storming in here. Are you kidding me? All right. Let's get inside for a moment, gentlemen. Where are they even going to attack from? Get inside. Right, so these are howitzers. So got 3 of these things, but I don't know. They came from the west, so why do I feel like they're going to be up over here? What are you doing? Wolves? Wolves? Are you kidding me? I have you guys up here. All right. Hopefully. Oh, now it's raining. That's awesome. Hey, I gauged correct where they're going to come from. All right, so they're auto-managing the town. All right, this is stupid of them. Yeah, unlimber, and let's start blowing them up. I probably could have had them unlimbered already. You better fire straight and up and not into the frickin' walls. That was close. That was uncomfortably close. Man, I got all this Hessian line infantry. You can't reach out to those fuckers. Shit. I appreciate that they can swivel about that quickly. Oh, they're getting blitzed right now. Don't go chasing after them. Don't. What? Is that out in the distance, though? Okay. Trying to go to an unprotected wall? Is that what they're trying to do? Oh, they have some reinforcements coming? Oh, it's just a bunch of cav. Alright, get inside. Maybe I'll have to sally out to go against these guys. Provincial cavalry. Well, we've driven off most of the infantry at this point anyway, so... Did I leave the gate open? How does that work? I guess two guys got caught up in the door here, so that left it open for them to come in. Oh, never mind. Dumb city assault. Save that because that was retarded. They enclosed charged out at a fortified position, and I lost 7 guys in all of that. Probably half or more of those were the cavalry guys. Boy out there. Ah, shit. Army, let's see here. Oh, I just have to pay to recollect my units. Oh, but it'll take a turn. Never mind. Leave the cannons here. We gotta take this area. Render accepted. Hey, I got 4 guys out here. Oh, nothing venture, nothing gain. What are these? These demi cannon? They're demi cannons, so they're fixed. So let's see if I can win this battle. I guess the point would be wait for them to come to us instead of outside their cannon range. Militia has better accuracy. Man, oh man, these oh yeah, so the Minuteman, all right. I'm gonna have one of you go wait in the house to like bog them down, and the rest of them you guys can hang back in here. So you know what? They're not gonna advance. We have to Oh, they want to fight, do they? I guess I have to be the aggressive one here. Are they? They're abandoning their freaking camp. All right, go in there real quick and disrupt them. Oh, I'm gonna go straight into their gunfire though. Oh, well, they're moving around, so. All right, move. Get out. Yep, saw that coming. Move. They broke the guys off their artillery, so. More Hessian line infantry. Oh, great. They're going to reorient themselves to try and... I'm not going after you guys. Man, they're just moving around and taking hits for nothing. Toggle fire at will. Losing slightly. Losing slightly. Let's see here. Toggle skirmish mode. Toggle guard mode. Here. You're pretty weak. All right. Get in there. They're breaking. I continue this for a little bit, see what I can do, what damage I can do. All right, halt. Run him down. Eight of them. That's right. These guys can fire, so they don't have to chase them down manually. They can just, yeah, good enough. Close victory? I'll just auto-resolve this one. Alright, so that started to clear up the northeast. There, I blew all my money for the turn. Quite the hefty garrison there in Pennsylvania. See if I can assassinate their gentleman. Your agent was detected while covertly on your instructions. He managed to escape with his life and arouse suspicion toward your nation. Oh well. I cannot afford the repairs. Shit. That one I can, though. New Quebec, France. Wilderness, Labrador. Okay, so if I were to take New Quebec City, that would kind of like end the ability of then to constantly send little raiding parties down here. So I'm gonna preemptively move this guy, move Washington out because they need it. All right. Yeah, don't know what else to do. Fucking raiding parties everywhere. Duel received. Rapier, choose your weapon. David Hume? I thought that was a philosopher. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. This is old Total War where you get these nice cinematics. Are you kidding me? The guy's running away. Oh, did he get injured at least? What is this extra scene for the results? Oh. Oh, somebody got injured. All right, then. Shit, we're surrounded. Holy shit, they keep on attacking with tons of, with cavalry. All right, whatever. Drag it out as hard as possible. Really, are they quoting Nietzsche, who wasn't even of this time period? Are you kidding me? We're going to be surrounded on all sides here from north and west. So let's see here. To keep your soldiers out of the way of whistling bullets. Armed citizenry. Okay. Yeah, pretty dramatic music for the shit show I'm in right now. No, not doing any of these dumbass defenses. Actually, take positions up on the wall. Actually, that's pretty obscure ground. Wait, oh, that was the howitzers. Three-pounder guns out here. Whatever. It may not work, but oh well. Wow, talk about an overshot. I know he's coming from this direction. Like one cav out here, one cav out here. One unit out there. Screaming eagle, are you kidding me? Oh, they're fixed in position. I completely wasted it. They also have howitzers. Although, man, their aim is falling short. How are we doing, guys? We're gonna fire or no? Up, and there goes those cannons. Oh, you gotta like tease it exactly right. You can't just... Can you guys rotate the cannons around this way? Yeah, the cannon's gone. I kind of accepted that at this point. Goddamn Hessians. You're not hitting the wall, dumbass. Wow, this one corner of the fort is getting some damage, and that's about it. The AI seems to be particularly dim-witted about actually assaulting a fortified position. Oh, they just charge in here? Okay, fuck it. Oh, and there goes the howitzers. Because of course. That the gate is just like open. For no reason. What the heck? You guys are just ditching around on the outside and not actually fighting. It's really stupid. I got like I has 3 of 4 cannons, but only 7 guys to man them. Am I really gonna fend these guys off because they're this stupidly charging in like this? Ugh. It's getting a bit boring. Alright, let me speed it up slightly. What the hell is going on? Alright, well, that militia's about to break. Can't hit them. What about them? All right, now they're retreating. Wow, stalwart defensive. What am I even defending right now? New York? All the units are fleeing. All they have is their howitzers. I want to go dumbly charging out right now. Not with them being overloaded with cav. More provincial cavalry. What are you guys doing? Are they trying to go through the open door over here? Is that their plan? It's getting stupider and stupider. Come on. You guys are just sitting there taking shots for nothing. Wall's at like 36%. They're in retreat. Man, if they break, what else is left? They can't fire, can they? Are you out of ammunition? Don't tell me that's what's happened here. They're stuck in melee mode. Shit. Well, right out then. Come on. Oh, that may have been a total mistake, jumping out like that. Oh, yeah, now, yeah, the Cavs coming to, this is dragging out for way too long. Okay, this wall's at 58%. Is it going to come crashing down? Is that what's about to happen? Is all the cavalry going to come charging in and overrun me? You're undershooting. Oh, wow, that lot landed a shot. Now they're just inching away. What is this? They're just waiting for me to do something stupid. Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night for this because this is just us sitting and doing nothing. Because I don't want to lose. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait it out. What happens if this wall fucking goes? Not, I think I'll just, yeah, I'm at 3 hours. I gotta do other stuff tonight, so I think I might even end stream here without even concluding the battle. I need shorter battle timers. Wall is still at like 63%. And they're still falling short. Because they're howitzers. But they're firing from an off position that's not helping them. Are you trying to retreat or something? It's a felled tree. I thought it was an animal. You know you guys can't win, right? This is so stupid. So yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for a night. Because this is dragging on for forever. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for a night because this is dumb. So Offkai is coming up. I'm attending that. So that's not next week. It's gonna be what, 2 weeks from now? So in 2 weeks I'll be out for Offkai. So that'll be, so you got like 4 more streams lined up for the week. So I'll be returning back to Resident Evil 4 come Wednesday, be the 8th, as per usual. I guess that's gonna be another long haul series I'm gonna go through. I can't, like, you know, get through it as fast as some other people who can stream like multiple times a week. So that'll be it. We'll see what other developments happen throughout the week that I can commentate on from my, you know, usual news yapping segment. It hasn't even budged from 63%. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna call it for a night. Resident Evil on Wednesday. I'll flip-flop back and forth. I think for as much as I'm in July, I'm gonna continue this mission, this campaign, and then I'll return to Total War Attila. The Belisarius campaign. If I'm not done with this by the end of January, by the end of July, I'll be alternating back and forth like every other weekend or like every 2 weeks. I'll do some Attila, some of this, because I want to finish this and actually open it up. So, and if I finish the Attila campaign, I'll take this to the end, and I might even go on into the America once it's independent campaign. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm just gonna let this run right now. So